What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping in with the weekly reset breakdown for Destiny 2 starting on July 19th. And this week we have the launch of the Solstice summer event for D2. As always, this brings new rewards, cosmetics, including this year's Solstice armor. Plus we get new challenges and an updated aerial zone activity, so we'll break all of that down. And then we have the updated Eververse store, plus the final week of season challenges for season 17. And we'll cover activities, endgame rotations, and key rewards in the game this week. So I hope you find the video useful. But firstly guys, today the video is sponsored by Factor, who deliver fresh, ready-made meals directly to your doorstep. And if you're like me and you find that you feel too busy to reliably eat well, then Factor have some awesome menus which help us stay nourished with high-quality, healthy, and tasty meals with no hassle. Factor helps us to save on time and effort, sending out fully prepared meals with fresh ingredients so we can get high-quality food in just minutes without compromising on healthiness. All of their meals are dietitian approved, so whether you just want easy meal prep or are after keto, low calorie or vegan and vegetarian food, they have options for everybody, and that includes more than 27 meal options each week, with plans ranging from 4 to 18 meals per week and fully flexible to increase, reduce or pause the order at any time. Of course, this can also help to save some cash and makes it easier to avoid ordering fast food. And Factor meals are perfect for gamers who are looking for convenient, tasty meals. And for me, Factor meals have been really helpful as I normally dread cooking and all of the mess that it brings to the kitchen in the process. I mean, nobody loves clearing up after meal prep, right? But additionally, Factor even have add-ons like smoothies, keto shakes, and desserts to keep your nutrition exciting. And so if you guys want to check them out, be sure to use my link or go to go.factor75.com and use code POGHOUNDISH120 for $120 off across 5 boxes, which is a pretty huge saving. And once you click the link in the description, it'll live update to show purchases and support from you guys. So what's stopping you? All of the details for Factor 75 are in the description box below. Now though, as we get into gameplay stuff for the week, the first thing we should touch on is the return of the Solstice event for the year. And as Bungie have outlined, there will be some new currencies associated with upgrading armor. Initially, silver leaves, and we can earn silver leaves by completing activities through the game, and then transform them into silver ash by completing the new activity for the event, which is called Bonfire Bash. Then with the silver ash, we're able to re-roll armor stats from the armor mod screen. And so initially there is an element where we can re-roll the stats on the gear, but then through another currency called Kindling, which is earned through event challenges, we're able to spend and upgrade the armor stat roll potential for each piece of armor. And there are 3 different tiers of upgrades that we can do, but we only need to do it once per armor slot. And every time we upgrade a piece of Solstice armor, it will be permanent and shared across all of the pieces for that slot. So if we upgrade a helmet all the way to tier 3, every helmet that we have in our inventory and any future helmets we earn for that class will now be able to access tier 3 stat rolls. And so again, there is the component where we can re-roll armor, and then a separate component which allows us to upgrade that armor to get the highest potential stats. And so that's going to be pretty cool. Separately, of course, there is the event card system, and this event card will be available for free for all players. We can access it via either Levante or the Quest tab, and it will consist of event challenges, seals, and titles, as well as upgraded event card rewards. And by completing event challenges, we'll be able to earn event-related rewards and tickets. But also we'll be able to upgrade this event card for 1,000 silver to instantly unlock some claimable rewards from a bundle, as well as the ability to spend event tickets for more rewards. And that event card generally is going to direct most of what we do inside of the Solstice event, but we'll also have specific cosmetic items available through it. But otherwise, for a better look at the activity and other potential rewards like a possible weapon, which was data mined, we'll have to wait and see what we get on Tuesday. And as always, I'll keep you posted here on the channel. Only other thing to bear in mind regarding Tuesday is that we'll get a game update, so there'll be a bit of downtime immediately before reset, followed by update 4.15. And Bungie have outlined that they'll be fixing a couple of different bugs, but also as far as we know, there will be some weapon sandbox changes, including adjustments to aerial effectiveness, and a few buffs and nerfs, which I broke down in a separate video, so that will be linked down below. Either way, let us know if you're going to be jumping into the game this week to grind some Solstice armor upgrades. Next up for reset though, we have our seasonal content, and we'll see the containment and sever mission faction rotate. Plus, we'll get our final week of season challenges for Haunted. So for the final set of challenges, we have Warm Resolve to complete Sever Resolve using only a Solar subclass and Solar, Kinetic, or Stasis weapons. There's also Cabal Tactics, and on Derelict to Leviathan, defeat combatants with rocket launcher final blows and rapidly defeat combatants in groups of 3 or more. Plus, there's also Armory-wide calibration to calibrate kinetic, energy, and power weapons with bonus progress against champions, as well as Solar Gambit to defeat targets with solar effects, with bonus progress for defeating guardians. And then the final couple of challenges are Trial by Firing Squad to win multiple rounds in Trials of Osiris, and that will reward a Trials of Osiris weapon, and of course Trials will return on Friday's daily reset. Then finally there is Solar Vanguard to defeat combatants with solar effects in Vanguard playlists. And for the Vanguard this week, the featured Nightfall will be Warden of Nothing, and we have the chance to earn the Nightfall weapon, which this week will be Duty Pound, according to Braytech. And then for the raid and dungeon rotation, the featured activities for this week will include the Last Wish raid, as well as the Shattered Throne dungeon, both of these dropping their unique items with updated power relevancy, and of course Pinnacle drops on completions. And moving on to featured lost sectors for the week, for Tuesday's reset, we'll see K1 Logistics dropping exotic chest pieces on solo clears. Then for Wednesday, July 20th, it'll be K1 Revelation dropping exotic helmets. July 21st will be K1 Communion dropping exotic legs. Then for July 22nd, we have the Conflux dropping exotic arms. July 23rd, we'll see Metamorphosis dropping exotic chest pieces. Then for July 24th, we'll see Sepulture dropping exotic helmets. And finally on July 25th, Extraction dropping exotic legs. Now though, finally we have the Eververse inventory for the week, and once again there will be a bunch of new items associated with Solstice. Some of them will be accessed via the challenge card this time around as opposed to in the Eververse store, but otherwise there are reprised Eververse items in the store for the next week. So initially we have the Breathe In exotic emote right here for 3,250 Bright Dust, plus we'll see the Happy Smiles rare emote for 400 Bright Dust. The Transmat effects will be the Beach Ball effects available for 450 Bright Dust, and the featured shader will be Tangerine Gloss, of course an older Solstice shader there for 300 Bright Dust. We're then going to see the Festival Dance exotic emote, that'll be 3,250 Bright Dust once again, and the Guarding Glaive legendary emote right here for 700 Bright Dust. Onto more of the exotic cosmetics though, we'll see the Jubilant exotic Ghost Shell for 2,850 Bright Dust, as well as the Blacklight Razor exotic Sparrow for 2,500 Bright Dust. But also available in the store with the Soul Piercer exotic ship for 2,000 Bright Dust. And for the weapon ornament this week, we'll see the Beach Header, which is an ornament for Merciless, and that'll be available for 1,250 Bright Dust. The final item we can see in the rotation for now though is the Buried Treasure Projection, a legendary ghost projection there for 1,500 Bright Dust. But once again, it's likely that there'll be some other items available for silver, as well as the Solstice specific items which will be accessed via the event card. Final couple of bits of content, and for Dares of Eternity, this week we'll see the Rotation 3 loot drops, which include the Year 1 Gensum Knight and Kairos Function armor sets, as well as Season of the Worthy and Arrivals weapons. And then the final bit of legacy content for the week is the Ascendant Challenge, and this week we'll see Agonarch Abyss, which is accessed via the Bay of Drowned Wishes right next to the spawn in Dreaming City, so the easiest one to find. And for today, guys, that is everything that we have to break down inside of the video. So, as always, I hope this one's been useful, and if it has, a rating below really does help us out on the channel. I'll be sure to keep you guys posted with Solstice stuff throughout the event, as well as news for upcoming seasons and changes to the game. So definitely get subscribed and turn on notifications if you're new around here and you don't want to miss out on any content. But otherwise, I appreciate you tuning in, and whatever you get up to, I hope you have an awesome day.
The current. You're so deep into the well. Guardian down.